Hey, welcome to the Thursday video on how to reconcile happiness and change. This week it's about external factors, and I've been reflecting. One of the external factors that seems to affect us all, in addition to the wind that's blowing right now, is this whole pandemic thing. So I don't know what it's like where you are, but I was just reflecting on something and I'd like to tell you about it. So one of the impacts of the whole pandemic thing is that a lot of things that would have been, live in presence of one another have gone virtual, which has had, the advantage that people don't have to travel, so it saves all sorts of things, time, money, pollution. It's an issue for some of the constituents. But anyway, that's not my point. But anyway, so we meet online, but we meet online with people who are all over the world. And I'm in such a seminar series, a Gestalt seminar series, actually, as I'm a Gestalt therapist, for those of you who don't know. And I'm part of a seminar series. And I had wanted, because one of the things about these online groups is that they're very anonymous. So, you can be on Zoom and see a chat, but never know really who people are. And so I had had a desire to be able to stay in touch with these people, and I put that in the chat, and I had a pretty large response. So I created a quick Facebook group and invited people to join. So, never know what happens, but it's a possibility. And so later today, I'm going to meet someone who I met in that group who actually lives like 15, 20 minutes away from me. So, we're going to go for a walk and see. So nothing has happened yet, but a possibility has emerged that I would have never known about. And so I want to encourage you to reflect on the ingredients of that. So the first ingredient actually was people's desire to be able to be in touch. So it's the element of human desire for connection. And so if you listen to that, what action does that make you want to take? And then, the action I took was to create a forum where people could meet pretty easily. And then a possibility of an actual encounter came, all out of this external thing. I'll try to step in the shade a little bit here. All out of this external thing, this pandemic, which we're much more aware of all the limitations it places. Last week I was talking about how my son got COVID tested at the airport. So, constraints, lots of constraints. But here I just wanted to to share about how out of this constraint was born something possible that would never have come to fruition. So I leave you with that question to ponder for yourself. What, out of the constraints that you face in your life, what is a possibility that could be born out of that would otherwise never have come to fruition? And of course, as you know, my topic is always how to, be your true self unapologetically in order to experience your true happiness. And so the first step I encourage you to take is to download the 5 things in the way of your true happiness, even for people who have tried everything. So it's in the link in my bio. And so you can go ahead and download that. And once you've downloaded that, if you want to comment on something that, a way that this changes your outlook on constraints and change on the outside, I'd be very interested in your comments, and I reply to every comment I get. That's it for today. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.